I think we're about live. Oh, there we are. Boom. We're live.
There we go.
There we go. What's up, everybody? I'm joined by
James McBride, Connects Federal Credit Union. Excited to be here.
and you came, James, a couple months back. No, how long ago was it? Maybe 6, 8
It was
months
about
back?
6 to 8 months ago, yeah.
So 6 to 8 months ago, if you guys remember, go back on our Twitter feed. We did a show with James where we brought in James. We brought in another one of our credit unions. Both are now clients. We're on the verge of being clients back then, but are both now clients. We're going to talk about a lot of really cool stuff today. First, I think we'll talk about this morning, James. Why don't we start there? We didn't bring that up, but let's start there. So James, as a customer, client, we're doing so much stuff. Friend, we're doing so much stuff together. Partner.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Partner. We got Becky over here in the corner. We're at a place called GAC today, which is the Government Affairs Council. It's the largest gathering of, I would say maybe in the world, Government Affairs Conference. It's maybe in the world for government affairs for credit unions. Africa's here. We met with Africa yesterday. But this morning, we had the pleasure of you, me, Becky, sitting right next to Kyle and Senator Commissioner Pierce and Todd. What did you think about that this morning?
You know, what I thought was really cool is that there's a movement now happening, not just amongst the people, not just amongst our community, but now inside the actual government. And so some really exciting things happening there where we're going to really be able to deliver to this community that's been asking for it and do so in a really powerful way. And we're not talking about years, we're talking about months, right?
We're going to talk about some coming months up here
cool.
pretty soon, huh? So yeah, I would agree with you. I think this morning the sentiment from all these different people, these heads of the largest regulators in the world, it's complete shift from what we were hearing 6 months ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Absolutely, completely different. 180, a lot of optimism, a lot of confidence, and they were saying the right words: cheaper, more secure, more available to the public, put people in a position to control their future. Those are the types of conversations that they're having now, kind of conversations they're having with us, and it really puts us in a position, again, like I said, to deliver to this community in a way that's going to be really powerful and something that I think people have been wanting for a long time.
Absolutely, and they're the words are coming out, but they're also doing the regulations. They're pulling back the regs too, so it's more than words. My favorite song, More Than Words. And that's important, right? Because you got to have both. You got to have the sentiment, the passion, and then the execution on it. So it's really amazing. Enough about that. We've done some cool stuff here. We could talk about that the whole time, what we've done here. Let's talk about what we're doing with Connects, because there's so much stuff to talk about there. So you guys are rolling out our self-custody digital exchange.
So that goes live Wednesday, right?
Yep,
so we're going to be dropping that Wednesday. And here's the thing, right? Like, we're doing something, John, that no one else has done, right? It's really cool. So what I think is really going to be special about this is there's a rewards program now that we're going to be able to make available. It's going to be really powerful for the community and really start welcoming people in to what we do at Connects. And boy, we're only going to build on it. It's only going to get stronger over time, right?
Let's talk about that rewards feature, because you're actually the first. We built it. We were kind of building it before, and then you came along and said, hey, look, I want to launch the rewards program. And we're like, shit, well, let's finish it then. So we finished it. We put it in y'all. Let me refresh this. Oh, there we are. Are we back yet? I hope we're back. If we're back, tell us yes, Sarah. We got kicked off for a second. I think we're back.
I think we're back.
I think we're back. Let me just get. Okay, we're back. All right, we're back on. So where were we? We were talking about you're the first ones to launch BSL rewards, right?
Absolutely.
And actually you guys already got it a week or so ago. You started playing with it, right?
So the whole idea, the original idea behind that was we want to start introducing this community to people who don't actually know about it.
Right.
And we thought the best way to do that was to start with the people on our team,
right,
that are going to be part of serving this community. And so we gave it to them. Said, hey, go check this out, see how it works.
Right.
We've had some success there. People are starting to adopt that. But the reality is now we're in a position to give that to other people too. And you know, it's really simple right now, John, right? Like the rewards program is really simple right now. But boy, does it have potential.
It could be so much more. So the way that, just the high level, the way the rewards program works right now is as part of the onboard, we set aside a portion of the onboard to put aside for some BSL for some marketing purposes, right?
That's
really,
right.
like, it's a way to get people familiar with the ecosystem, both the credit union ecosystem and the BankSocial ecosystem,
Absolutely.
right? Play with the token, play with a token and the BSL token. And because our token has all the voting and all those other mechanisms, it's really a place where people could come in and play in both the TradeFi and the DeFi world.
Absolutely.
And we're building that bridge. And we're going to talk about more bridges that we're building here.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So that's all well and good. And that's launching when? You said Wednesday we're launching
Wednesday.
that? That's right.
That goes live on Wednesday.
That goes live on Wednesday. And then behind that, we got so much more cool stuff. So everybody was kind of, you know, I've talked to our team and our community about it. We've been talking with each other about the PAL, using the DAO and the social lending pool to back PAL loans out of Connects, and we'll talk about the other.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So again, and in fact, I've been talking about that while we've been here at GAC as well, about a need that's out there that for an underserved marketplace where people are absolutely getting butchered by people that are charging incredibly bad rates.
Right.
And so now this community,
like 35%, like the maximum.
280% sometimes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
So it's crazy some of the rates that you'll see with these people,
that's
right?
ridiculous.
So what we're
I
able to
didn't even
do
know that.
is we're able to strip that down, right?
Right.
And so now we're in a position where now this community can also be part of helping these consumers empower themselves, improve their financial lives, and we're doing it in a way that actually works with the community as well. So I'm really excited to explore where that can go.
Yeah,
and how we can make that something that's really powerful for this community, and as well as the greater community at broad too, right? Because there's somebody on this call right now, and they know somebody that is saying, you know, I don't know how I'm going to make ends meet next week.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know how I'm going to make my rent payment. I don't know how I'm going to do whatever. And what if we could bring all these elements together and then help that person make their rent payment, right?
Exactly.
Boy, doesn't that feel good?
Doesn't that feel good? And that's kind of the whole reason why BankSocial, the name, that's the whole reason why. And until I found credit unions, I really didn't understand the regulated way that could, right?
Yeah.
So we built a DeFi version of that to some degree, and now it's plugging both together. So I think, you know, we're about to talk about something that's really cool. That's been a passion project of a lot of us, but just spend a little bit more time on kind of the integration of everything else we're doing. So, I mean, we're implementing our payment rails
That's
stuff
right.
with you guys. We're talking about even doing potentially a new like side, helping you guys with a new side core. We're doing some Google infrastructure. So, you know, people thought that we created a partnership with Google a couple weeks back.
Yeah.
And people thought that was just us being like, we signed up on some online forum, but it's so much more than that, right?
Oh man. So here's the thing, like, and most people don't know the ins and outs of the credit union world, right? But here's the reality: the credit union down the street from you, and whether they're large or they're small, it doesn't matter. They are using antiquated technologies. So the idea for us is to be moving forward and saying we're going to do something bigger and better, faster, and something that's going to be more responsive and make things available to this community in a way that you want to do business.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And so it starts with inside our shop, right? Inside our business, and rebuilding that in a way, by the way, that is much more cost effective.
Right.
But also empowers us really to serve people in a much better way. And so, you know, that's not, we're going to move fast.
Oh,
right.
Absolutely.
But it's something that we're going to keep creating a new iterations of it over time, so it only gets better. So this isn't something that's a one and done. This is something that's going to be a continual process. It's going to push everything that we're doing together into the future.
Absolutely. And it has to be, right? And the systems that we set up now have to be flexible enough to enable you and us to move that fast. And that's one of our key focuses right now, is in enabling you. I know we're going to have a couple of our guys up at your offices next week, helping rework some of your infrastructure for several days, getting prepared for all this. Should we
Let's do it.
Let's do this. All right. So we've got some pretty exciting stuff here that we're going to be talking with you guys about. These are the hats we sent out. So I think these are pretty damn good hats.
Man, I think I look pretty fly, man.
You look pretty fucking fly there. These are great hats. I don't know why everybody else thought their hat wasn't. Maybe somebody sat on it. I don't know, but we've got some great hats. Anyway, we want to talk about something that, so about 6 months ago when we were on a call, I think.
Yeah.
We kind of hinted at DeFi being a year and a half, 18 months, something like that away. And we've been working on DeFi, the financial, whatever we end up calling that. But we've been working on that since that period of time together, right?
Relentless.
And
I think that's one of the things that I just want to reiterate is, you probably haven't heard a lot about it recently. That hasn't been out of sight, out of mind.
Absolutely.
Conversations are happening about it literally every single day.
That's right.
And the beautiful thing, John, is because of what we're doing, what we just talked about that we're doing, and all the other things that we're doing. Before we were talking about, we might be 18 months, 24 months away. And so we're not talking about years away now. We're talking about months.
Right.
Right.
Months. Yeah, exactly.
And it's backed by our board, right? Our board's excited about it. Yep. And here we go.
We just had lunch with your chairman.
Lunch with the chairman.
That's right.
And he's excited about it. He can see the potential in it. And now we're going to be able to deliver on that. And we're going to do it smart too, right?
Yep.
So we'll layer it in so that as we're adding services, we're going to add services that make sense, cover the needs that are available, exactly. but also that we can execute against quickly.
Exactly.
So that you're not wondering, gosh, well, they've got all these things. Do any of them work? And what's broken and what's not broken? We're going to deliver great, consistently from the get-go, right?
Exactly.
So, from the jump.
And we've been working on that infrastructure revamp to lay the right foundational components to it. So all that to say that we've been working very hard on DeFi for many months now, and we're now at the final stages of that. And James is going to James, you're the CEO of Connects Federal Credit Union.
That's right.
It's going to be DeFi will be a digital sub brand, and it'll go to serve the same purpose that it was before. It'll serve the same field of membership. So actually, we didn't talk about this. We're the closet that we're cleaning out. We're cleaning out a closet of old servers. Right, we're moving them to the cloud.
Graveyard.
It's a graveyard. It's a graveyard. It is. You remember that the power thing on the floor?
That was great.
So we're cleaning out that closet, and Block Advocates is actually going to be jointly sharing office space. So DeFi, the financial institution under Connects and BankSocial, we're going to have a shared office space in Connects' building that is also Block Advocates, and that's going to serve as our base for operation for deploying DeFi, the financial brand DeFi under Connects, with James leading it here, to the original, which is the digital asset community, crypto community, the Web3 community, whatever we want to call that. So we're really excited because the momentum shift has happened. We're on the downhill side of it now. And meeting here over these past few days, we've been able to finalize out some of those final details of how this is going to come to market.
And imagine, so if you think of credit unions today as analog, and then you think of Web3 as digital, marrying those together. So not only do you have choice and optionality, but you actually get to control your pathway and how your financial future moves. And it's a beautiful thing. We're really excited. BankSocial, great partners. We're excited about what we're going to do together, and it's going to bring a revolution, I think.
And we like to say an evolution, James.
Evolution.
We think this is an evolutionary step. Becky and I are writing. So Becky wrote a book last year on credit unions, DeFi, credit unions and DeFi. This year we're jointly writing a book, and we're calling it probably Cooperative Capitalism or something to that nature. I've been talking about social capitalism for years, but it's really not social capitalism. It's cooperative capitalism. It's the blending of philanthropy and profit, corporate philanthropy and corporate profit, right?
Absolutely.
There's a way for those things to exist. And the underpinnings of it really start with cooperative finance, regulated cooperative financial ecosystems.
Yeah, I mean, and that's why credit unions, John, are a perfect fit.
Exactly. Perfect fit.
Because the base of the credit union is really simple. We work for the member, right? So when you join DeFi, when you join Connects, you become a member owner in that
A member
cooperative
owner.
finance.
That's the thing
right?
that people I don't think understand about it. When you put money into, I'm not going to name a bank, but when
Right.
you put money into a bank, and this is not how they all work, but most work like this, it's an IOU. It becomes an IOU, right?
Right.
It's the bank's money. When you put money into a credit union, you own the credit union. You
Yes.
own the institution. You are a shareholder of that
And
institution.
everybody has a voice.
And a vote.
If they choose to use it, everybody has a voice, right?
Everybody has a voice and a vote. Yeah.
And again, it's really a difference maker, right? You know, when you think about it from a perspective of, you know, our board of directors, they don't get paid,
Right.
right?
Right.
So
Same as the Dow delegates in the Dow. They don't get paid.
that's right. So yeah, exactly. So the symmetry.
They're part of the community.
The symmetry between it, exactly. Yeah, to sit on the board at a credit union, you've got to have services there,
Yeah,
right? So you've
right.
got to be part of that collective community.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, like, we're making decisions. Yes, look, not for profit, absolutely. You cannot run a company without profit, so we got to make some money. But to grow, those decisions are being made, though, John, so that we can provide better, faster solutions for our community,
For all shareholders of
for
that
everybody.
Yeah.
Right. And so I think that's why this is such a good marriage, because the philosophies are perfectly aligned. And the thing is, credit unions historically have not told their stories well, right? Including our credit union, frankly. We haven't told our story well enough. Now we get to.
Yeah.
And we get to do that with a community that is begging, I believe, for a solution like this. We're going to deliver it, and we're excited about doing it.
This is amen. Becky, you got anything to say to these lovely people here today?
Hello, lovely people.
That's all.
That's all. I mean, all this stuff this is amazing.
Amazing. It's really been truly amazing. We've been working very, very diligently, and around the clock, really. I mean, it's been a sprint for the last 6 to 8 months. And it's finally, the fruits are bearing great fruits.
Yeah, I mean, you can see, like, you know, sometimes you're in a tunnel, right? And you're like, man, when am I going to see the light? Well, we can see it now. Man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See it.
Oh yeah.
And the thing that I'm so passionate about, so that I can commit to this community, is I didn't get in this business, man, because I wanted to make personal wealth.
Right.
I got in this business because I want to help people.
Exactly.
And I want to bring that spirit to what we do together in everything that we do, so that everybody's solutions are tailored for the community that wants to do business with us. We want to do business with you, and let's go smash it together, right?
Let's go smash it together. That's exactly right. Openness, connectivity, inclusiveness, you know, equitable access. I mean, all that is everything that we strive to provide. And I think what's really cool is that not only is it the credit union's ethos, but that's also the DeFi ethos.
It is.
That's the mentality of DeFi, and it's really a perfect marriage.
I always say that I'm a novice with the DeFi, but the reality is I've been working in it for 25 years.
Yeah, not.
It just wasn't digital, right?
It just wasn't a digital
Right.
version, right?
That's
It
right.
had some digital components, and like once we started, you know, even me, like, understanding that side, the credit union side of, oh, it is like exactly like this side, right? It's like one and the same thing.
Yeah.
And now merging them is really, and I think that's the other thing that's made us so successful together, and just in the credit union space in general, is we do have that. We're here to help people, right? We're here to create software that enables. You know, we just brought on last week a credit union in Zimbabwe that we're bringing online.
Absolutely.
Who else in the world is going and helping people in Africa and in Zimbabwe, right? Building software for that.
If there are people, they're rare and hard to find in this space, right? They really are. Now, having said that, you know, there is this amazing opportunity where, you know, we can create kind of a worldwide network over time.
Right. Exactly.
Because this drops borders, right?
Exactly.
The borders start to get erased.
Exactly.
And I don't think that the average listener, maybe the community probably understands it better, but the average listener, if we have people who, you know, are traditional Connects listeners who are listening, dropping that border, it really changes the game.
Absolutely.
So you have to think about, now it doesn't matter where you are, right?
That's right.
You're going to be in control and able to really use your assets, frankly, the way you want to.
Exactly.
And when you want to.
Exactly. I mean, there's so many. How many times, like, have you seen have you seen an opportunity somewhere and you tried to sign up for it, and maybe because your institution made it hard for you to move money or to get credentials or to get documents, you lost out on the opportunity, right?
You know what,
Or you forgot about.
You lost trust, right?
Oh damn!
Right?
Dude, yeah,
Isn't that right?
Yeah. Oh my
So
God,
you know, there's people right now that they're in the communities that everybody here is living in that put their money under a mattress, right? They put their money somewhere where they can't get to it. And here's the reality: this changes all that, right? Because your mattress now, you've got full control of it, and you take it anywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
Right. So we start introducing people to this and educating them to say, hey, you know what? Hey, we're here for you. We're going to help you, but you know what? You can help yourself too.
Right.
In that, to me, like I may be reiterating things, but to me, there's nothing better than this, man. It is at the level up, right? So it's taken what we've done, you know, since 1930, but 1908 really. So really taking it like what we've done in this country from a cooperative finance perspective, which by the way, we've done a lot of good, but taking it from a cooperative finance perspective to say this is what we've done. And so, you know, I heard somebody say at some point today they were talking about the you know, the difference between cars and horses and all those things and what happened there, and the way that things used to work doesn't necessarily serve what we're doing today. This is a really big first step, second step, whatever it is, but it's a step in the right direction.
Absolutely.
To move towards the way things need to be working today. And here's the thing that I can commit to, is John and I are partners, and we're gonna be relentless.
Oh yeah,
right?
we have been.
Relentless.
We have been. Relentless.
We have been,
yeah.
and we're gonna continue to be.
Oh yeah, that's one of the things I love about you is you move.
Yeah.
You move.
So, you know, I don't know what else to say, man. It's so exciting for me.
No, it's very
to be able
exciting
to
for us.
bring this to life, and one step at a time, and we'll announce things as they come, and hopefully we'll come back on here and talk to you again about what's next.
Well, Wednesday we did announce Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You've been testing with it for 3-4 weeks now.
About 3 weeks, the exchange, and you know, we're excited about it, and you know, feedback too, right?
Yeah.
Like we want the feedback. So but we think that's going to really be helpful, and we're going to be with the nodes and the tokens.
Oh yeah. So James is also going to have a node, a Secura node. So they're part of the Secura infrastructure, Secura node. We've got other institutions as well, but here's an actual Secura node host. So James, we actually, one of our credit unions, the first one who's using a Secura distributed node structure. When are they going live? In a couple weeks? So they'll be like 2 weeks after you.
Yeah.
But they're going to be the first ones that deploy into the node structure of Secura. So that's really exciting. I know you've been.
Yeah.
That was one of the things that first got you excited, right? Was hosting a Secura node?
Because to me, again, as I'm learning this, that's kind of mind blowing, right?
Yeah.
Because of the level of security and protection,
Right.
that immediately deploys to the consumer.
Yeah. Exactly.
Right. It's like, and it's easy and simple.
Yep. It's push
Right.
button.
And so I you know, again, I firmly believe this is the future of cooperative finance, not in the United States, y'all, in the world.
No, I'm not going to say anything else. That's the way to drop the mic right there. We'll give James the mic drop.
All right,
You're
man.
fucking awesome, James. This is a tremendous, event that we're at right now. We're wrapping it up. Be on the lookout. James is going to be dropping the exchange here in next Wednesday, and then, as James said, we'll be on over the next couple months as we get closer to weeks to months on DeFi and the next phases coming out of that, and other things that James is launching as well.
We'll move as fast as we can to provide secure and good product, right? Not good, great product.
Great product.
Yeah.
All righty, sir. Well, we're out. We got to get back to it, guys. This was just a quick one. Wanted to get you guys an update with the man himself while we were in person, and we got that for you guys. Now you know the truth. James McBride, Connects Federal Credit Union CEO. John Wingate, BankSocial's CEO. Becky Reed, the queen of it all, the glue that binds us all. Woo, woo, woo.
My hero.
All right, we love y'all.
Take care, everybody.
Out later.